going to be reviewing Midsommar, which is a 2019 horror film by Aster. This summer, let the festivities begin. Danny and Christian are a young American couple with a relationship on the brink of falling apart, but after a family tragedy keeps them together, a grieving Danny invites herself to join Christian and his friends on a trip to a once-in-a-lifetime midsummer festival in a remote Swedish village. What begins as a carefree summer holiday in a land of eternal sunlight takes a sinister turn when the insular villagers invite their guests to partake in festivities that render the pastoral paradise increasingly unnervingly and viscerally disturbing. From the visionary mind of Aster comes a dread-soaked cinematic fairy tale where a world of darkness unfolds in broad daylight. This is Aster's second feature film after 2018's very successful Hereditary. I loved Hereditary and I was really looking forward to Midsommar, and I absolutely loved this film too. I sadly didn't get to see it in cinemas, but as soon as the director's cut on Blu-ray came out, I bought it straight away and I absolutely love this film. It is very reminiscent of films such as The Wicker Man, and that is the original Wicker Man with Christopher Lee and Britt Eklund, not the Nicolas Cage remake. I absolutely love the original Wicker Man, and this was very reminiscent of the Wicker Man film, and I absolutely loved it. This Blu-ray it's a director's cut and the original theatrical cut. It includes 2 discs. Disc 1 is actually the director's cut, and disc 2 is the theatrical cut. There is only one special feature on here, and that is Let the Festivities Begin. It is actually quite a long featurette, running at about half an hour long. The theatrical cut is 147 minutes, and the director's cut is a whopping 170 minutes long. It is quite a slow burn, especially just the theatrical cut. It's about an hour until anything disturbing actually happens, and I think it's a great payoff. It is a slow burn, but you really get to know the characters and you get emotionally invested into the characters. The gore effects in this film are absolutely brilliant. They're 1,000,000 to 1. It is an 18 for strong gory images. They're not that frequent throughout the film, but when you do see them, they look brilliant. There's obviously been a lot invested into the special effects. The gore and the violence in this film is really visceral, and I really did enjoy it, and it does make it slightly uneasy and disturbing, like the fact that it all happens in the daylight, and most of the victims in this film are actually willing to accept the fates, especially the first 2. I won't go too much into detail if you haven't seen this film, but I've got to say the first 2 kills in this are just so disturbing, and it cuts to the reactions, and it's just wow, you really need to see it yourself if you haven't already seen it. Overall, I'm going to give Midsommar a 4 out of 5. It's a great horror film. It's a bit long, especially the director's cut, which is like nearly over 3 hours long, but it is worth it, especially this director's cut version, which I got in a special offer from HMV during this lockdown. It was 2 Blu-rays for £12. I got this and Raw on Blu-ray, which I will be reviewing sometime in the future. This is a great horror film for 2019. I can't wait what Aster has for us in the future. I know it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I recommend this to any horror fan. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any recommendations of any videos or horror films you want me to review, please put them down in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe.